What's up, y'all? It's your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for y'all. If you're unsure of your sun, moon, and rising signs, want to know what cards I'm using in the video, or interested in booking a personal reading with me, head on over to the description box below. And with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. What's going on, y'all? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with your love life reading, Aries. Let's go ahead and get started, okay? So the underlying energy that we're working with is the Ace of Wands. Excuse me, did I just say Ace of Wands? Ace of Wands, y'all, okay? And this is talking about a new beginning, okay? And a very passionate start to it. I feel like there's a journey in regards to figuring out exactly what gets you going, what makes you feel good, right? And what actually is going to push you forward towards, what you're looking for, okay? And I feel like there is some need to communicate here big time, considering that the Page of Swords is underneath the underlying energy. So let me just show y'all so, y'all can see it. Y'all have the Page of Swords underneath the Ace of Wands. So y'all are having to, figure out exactly where your passions are, right? What's going to keep you going, and in regards to how much you're going to communicate it possibly, or perhaps something that you need to communicate in regards to starting something new, okay? So what we're working with here is the Magician. So the Magician pretty much talks about having everything that you need to, manifest what you're looking for, manifest what you want. Now, I'm not sure what you guys want. It's looking like you guys are trying to start something new or something exciting. But, I feel like right here, since this is the heart of your reading, which is also considered the problem circumstance, I don't know if y'all are exactly feeling ready for what you're about to do, or really feeling prepared to manifest what you want. I think you guys are trying to get there. Obviously, with the wand in hand, you're really trying to kick stuff up, but you find that something's missing. And I feel like the thing that's missing is straightforwardness, big time. Now, the High Priestess, she is all about the hidden, the unknown, right? So, because she can tap into her intuition and seek the wisdom from possibly the Akashic records or whatever. So I feel like she's obviously that next step. She knows what to do with the wisdom. There's no really telling her where she got it, but she knows what to do with it, and she knows a lot of stuff in regards to the secrets on how to take what the Magician has to make it, useful for that, for you, for him, for the Fool in general, as that Fool story goes on. Like, he's learning all kinds of stuff, basically, saying hi to the Magician, getting his stuff ready, because he's already prepared when he goes to see the Magician, the Fool, and then he goes to see the High Priestess. So I feel like what is kind of keeping you from being prepared is not knowing what to do with what you have, or y'all are you're having a hard time getting prepared because there's something not being straight up. There's something you're not seeing, or there's something that's not really being conveyed in an open way. Okay, so in the past, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So that's talking about diligent work, hard. I mean, it's not exactly diligent work per se. I mean, it is. You're working hard. You're doing a good job. It's honestly just kind of looking at the future, or looking at what you're doing, and you're not seeing the fruits of your labor. You're just kind of working, and not seeing any results. It can be very frustrating. So I feel like there was a lot of frustration. Like, you were kind of having to, do what you need to do, kind of work in the moment, that you weren't really seeing any progress in the moment. So that kind of resulted in how you were feeling inside. Like, damn, this is just a lot of work. Okay. So I feel like right here in the past, you guys were trying to get your stuff in order. You guys were really beginning the whole building cycle, right? You're trying to put some stuff in to get it ready to, to flourish. And right now, you guys are working hard. You guys are really focusing on what you need to be doing now. What can boost y'all, what can get you going. And I think that's really that excitement and that drive. I think there was something about this moment that was lackluster, right? So, like, it was kind of boring. It wasn't necessarily, obviously, it wasn't very fun work. And I think you guys found something within your project, whatever you guys were doing, if it was your love life, you found something that really kind of clicked for you and you guys started to roll with it, okay? So, you know, the ball is rolling, everything's moving smooth, everything's going great for y'all right here. So, let me go ahead and clarify the Eight of Pentacles. And I could also clarify the High Priestess as well. Jeez. Kinds of cards came out. Okay. What do we need to know about the High Priestess and the Magician? What's that all about? Pull that quickly. Since that's first, you know. That's first. Let's go ahead and do that one. Okay. Yeah, there's something not being seen here with some sort of offer, right? So you're trying to get everything going, but as far as like getting ready and getting prepared, I think what's kind of keeping you from that is not really knowing if what you're getting into is something that's worth, like, stable, something that promises, you know, stability, support, and security. You don't know that. You got the Ace of Wands here. This is that's exciting and passionate and all that goodness. But is it concrete? And I think that's what y'all are looking for, and you're not getting it. So, what are they working on right now? Too many cards here. Trusting your intuition is big time talking to me. The High Priestess and the Queen of Cups came out. So, y'all could be trying to work on your intuition, too. I mean, that could be obvious right there, right? With the High Priestess already crossing the Magician. Perhaps there's just a little bit of... there's not a lot of trust in how you guys are feeling right now. Okay. You probably are trying to figure out... you're trying to work on your independence. You're trying to work on your security, right? What makes you feel comfortable. And right now, I think that's what's really what you guys are working on, okay? You're really working towards getting that abundance. You're really trying to feel, you know, secure in your environment. That's partially why you feel incomplete in regards to manifesting what you're looking for. Because you guys don't have that security that was offered, or you don't see it. Like, nobody's offered it to you. It's kind of under the rug. It's not straight up. So you guys are having to work for it. You guys are having to really try to kind of feel secure in yourself before you get into anything, because obviously if you don't see it happening for, externally, you're going to want to do it for yourself. But beside all that, you're going to want to do it for yourself anyway, because, you know, let's be real. Who can really make us feel comfortable better than us, right? Now, actually, let me go ahead and talk about the future now. You guys have the Lovers. So I think what you guys are working up to is a decision, right? Something that you guys have to decide. And I feel like it's in your love life, whether this is something for you, if it respects your guidelines, your wants, your needs. But it also makes you feel connected. And I feel like there's a deep connection here, whoever you're with. I'm not really seeing much of anybody else in here besides in you, so... let's see what the Lovers has to offer. What choice do they have to make? What is this connection as well? Who's this connection with? If this is a connection at all. Okay. Oh, okay. So... you're having to make a decision about your domestic situation right now. That security and, you know, being surrounded by abundance. You're trying to figure out exactly what it is that you want to create for yourself, or what kind of abundance you want surrounded. And it's possibly, this looks a lot like you all are having to deal with a lot of financial stuff. Oh, man. Like, you guys are trying to build a little bit more of a financial, like, something stable in regards to your finances, right? So this is really big time that it's coming up with. Or this is really something that you guys want to build long term. This is something, you guys want to build something very long term. And you're trying to create that now. Can I get another card to help me explain the Empress with this, y'all? Oh, okay. Yeah. y'all are looking to become someone that is a provider. But also, you want to have that balance of being able to enjoy your environment and also to feel like you are secure in your relationship with a King of Pentacles, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But I feel like this is somebody that you just see that's very grounded, and I think someone that you find very, very stable in themselves and what they can provide in your relationship to be very stable as well. This is someone that's very nurturing and provides a lot of security. Look at this. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are trying to build something that's definitely secure. Because, I mean, it needs to have that fun. Needs to have that passion. But at the same time, it can't be lasting only 5 minutes for y'all. I see it. I see y'all. I hear you too, guys. It can't be lasting 5 minutes now. Okay. Now, in your crowning energy, y'all have justice or judgment, excuse me. You'll have judgment. So this is talking about, I guess, as far as what to do in regards to getting yourself to a place where, you know, you want to be, you know, stable. Pretty much judgment is talking about looking back, right? Looking back, seeing everything that you've done and where you've gone so far is pretty much the point of no return. So it's not a bad card because what it just basically talks about is that what gets you back, what got you here is what's behind you. So this is a period where you have to transform, where you're going to, you know, turn the tables to get to the other side, right? And you have an option right here, pretty much. Considering that you have the future, you know, being the lovers, you're trying to make a decision. I think the decision is going to transform you regardless. Whatever you decide to pick, whether it be creating the abundance either for yourself or with somebody that you want to be with, or even just kind of letting them go and just be on your own. You know what I'm saying? There is a change here that's going to happen, and it's in regards to what you feel is acceptable as far as stability. So I think really you just kind of have to look back and see what progress that you've made in your life. See everything that's happened for you in regards to stable relationships, long-term relationships, because that will give you a better perspective and understanding of why you're going through such a, you know, an extreme transition. So this is big for y'all, okay? Honestly, with the page of swords here, I think that's why there's a need to have some communication going on. Because if you can't see that there's a, you know, if you don't even know if what you're preparing to do is being in a long-term relationship or being somewhere that is stable, then, you know, you can't see it. How you know you're working for it? You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, if it's not necessarily up front, you know, and offered to you the right way, honestly, it's kind of hard to really gauge what's real and what's not. And I'm not saying that the High Priestess is talking about what isn't real and what isn't, but at the same time, it's hard to kind of carry yourself and your partner to a stable relationship if it's only just you doing it, okay? Because that's what it looks like. The Seven of Pentacles are trying to get there, and this doing it all on its own. There's really no help with this. You're just kind of like doing the grunt work, and now you're just really working hard at it, really found something that really kind of picked up its spark. And you're really seeing that your future is going to be bright regardless, or you guys just really want your independence and that security. And ultimately, though, like I said, you have to, in the future, you have to figure out whether this person is for you or not, because again, there's this stability, this offer, this new beginning. Oh man, it don't look clear to me. Like, it's just not there for y'all. I mean, like, not there, but I mean, it probably is. It's just like, it's not seen. I think what you guys are working towards is that, you just don't see it. Or maybe you have to see something in regards to everything that you're doing that will push you to a better place in regards to having a stable relationship. Now, in your Romance Angels card here, in your Romance Angels card for the next couple weeks until like the middle of November, y'all have heart-to-heart conversations, okay? Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So yeah, communication is big time. I think that's why the Page of Swords was underneath the Ace of Wands. There's got to be some clear communication. Because right now what you guys are doing seems like you guys are working towards a place where you guys can, you know, build something better for yourselves and for your life. But you guys don't really see it, and nobody's really talking about it. It's like, it's kind of like on the, you know, it's implied, but not really said. And it's kind of hard for you to prepare to have a new beginning in that regard without having clear-cut communication or absolutely being certain that what you're building towards is something with someone else or with yourself. So regardless, I see stability being, you know, being worked out, being worked on. But you have to make a decision about what kind of abundance you're going to be making. If this is something that you're going to be making with someone else, or you're going to make it by yourself. Are you going to be the provider, or are they going to take care of you? And that's a lot of this decision making that you have to make. Is there something that you want to do for yourself, and is it going to be fulfilling enough for you? So, I mean, as far as your manifesting goes, I feel like you have to really tap into your intuition. And also, you have to, I think you really should look back. See everything that you've kind of done. And honestly, that will help you understand the transition of this time period. Because you guys are going through some sort of transition. And you guys, like, you're transforming right now, pretty much. This is the card for Pluto. And now, I'm going to be honest with y'all, okay? The Judgment card is pretty intense. It's way more, I think it's probably more intense than Death. But, despite all that, Pluto is both of those cards, Death and Judgment. So, like I said, transform or die. You have a place right now in this moment to really, like, kind of turn into something else. Not necessarily, you know, something bad. You know, you're just transforming. You've grown. You've done things. You're ready to kind of, you know, try again. Do something different, because the phase that you were in is ending. Okay, the phase that you're in is ending, and you're having to do something else. Okay, you're having to be someone else. So you got to figure out new stuff. You got to, you know, find out new passions. Figure out where your boundaries are. What makes you feel comfortable? What makes you feel safe? What makes you feel stable? What isn't stable for you? What is that? There's a lot of I don't know, and that is what's kind of keeping this whole thing kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say stagnant, because this movement here, slow, you know, but there's some movement. But I think what you want to manifest, you're ready to do that, you just don't know what to do with it. You don't know you will not know how to manifest. You guys just don't know what to manifest. But once you do, it'll make more, you know, everything will kind of fall into place. You just got to figure out what exactly is going on with y'all, what you guys need to know about yourselves, because this transition is kind of making you think, do things, grow new things, feel new things, okay? Now, this says go the distance. Now, I feel like this here is definitely talking about, you know, keep going, figuring things out, you know, going the distance. It's pretty similar to strength. You're kind of having to, really kind of, like, not control yourself, but understand that you do have the endurance necessary to push forward. Like I said, this looks a little slow. It's not the fastest crap I've ever seen, you know what I'm saying? This ain't fast. The Ace of Wands is pretty fast energy. Things are, you know, it has the potential to move very fast, but you got Pentacles here. Pentacles is slow. And even if like I said, even if the Ace of Wands is there, you know, the stuff that you're working on, it's not fast. It's not fast, you know, moving stuff. Eight of Pentacles, you're working on it slowly. So you have the patience and you have the passion to go through this. It's just going to take you some time. You just got to be able to keep up with the morale, keep up everything. Because, I mean, you're going to get close to that decision making of what you feel like you need and who you are now at this point, okay? So I hope this reading helped y'all. I know it's crazy, I know, but it's gonna be alright, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love y'all. Good luck, and I'll see you guys in the middle of November.